Many people who are looking to move to Paraguay are wondering what the surroundings are like. Today, we wanted to talk about traveling to nearby countries. And Jesse, I wanted to ask you, you've been traveling in the neighborhood for quite a bit. You've just been in Peru. What is it like traveling to Brazil or nearby countries? You've been to Argentina. We would love to hear how you do it, and if there's anything that people should be aware of.
Yeah, I think that the most favorite destination for a vacation for all Paraguayans is Brazil because most people want to go to the beach and spend time with their families. For example, in the Paraguayan culture, is very very necessary to take some vacations with your family or someone that you love. For example, so you probably will never see a Paraguayan alone. They will always be with someone else, with Paraguayan. Going to Brazil, it's like exploring also a huge country such as Peru. Like you mentioned, I've been there and I couldn't really know all the country because it's super big. And I think Brazil it's bigger. So if you want to explore Brazil, you better have a lot of time with the Paraguayan residency. Of course, I think depending on your citizenship, you probably are going to get 2 or 3 months. So this time is enough maybe to explore Brazil. But normally what people do if they want to go to Brazil by car and if they don't have their own car is renting a car here in Paraguay and going with this uh, car to Brazil because it's totally legal. It's okay. You can go with a Paraguayan car from here, or if you own a car here, also you can go with your car, having the precautions and following the rules. Of course, you have to investigate what your car needs, what are the documentation. If you're going to with kids, of course, you need to have their documentation ready. If you need a permission from the other parent, also you need to get it. It's not so. It's not that you can just cross the border. And it's the same with Argentina. It's really big. You will find a lot of microclimate there. So
Right.
it's very varied and it's beautiful also. I think that most Paraguayans also have their families there. Myself, I have Argentinian family. So normally everyone is going to Argentina because they have family there. Also because of migration years ago, but also because we have a very, very long history with Argentinians. So normally, if you are going to Brazil and Argentina, you will find the same weather. For example, in Paraguay, it's really hot, and that's why also many people that are coming in Paraguay, it's their first year in Paraguay, they find the summer very scary because we normally hit the 40 degrees and it's so much heat. So normally people opt to go to Argentina or Brazil to spend the time.
Jesse, what do you think are some of the cities Paraguayans love to visit? I've spoken to quite a few people. They like
Mm.
taking road trips to Rio. They like going to
Ah,
Sao Paulo. But what
mhm.
about Argentina? You've been to Argentina. Like, what are some of the cities that you can reach, let's say, within a 3 hour drive? Let's say you exit Paraguay, right? Let's say you are in Asuncion. Like, where can you be within a
Mhm.
couple hours? And what does it look like there?
Yeah, normally people that are going to visit Argentina, they normally go in a flight, for example, to Buenos Aires because it's the most popular city and also the capital of Argentina. And like I told you, many people there have families also in the capital of Argentina, but also because the culture, the night activities really live. And so people are going there, but also in other parts not exactly with car because it could be really exhausting. Of course, we share borders with Argentina, but the most popular cities to visit it's close to Buenos Aires, for example, Mendoza, or they want to visit Cordoba because it's a cold city, so they want to see the snow. They want to escape from the summer from here, so they are really actually trying to find cold places. I have been 2 or 3 months ago in Ushuaia. It's very popular among Paraguayans, but also people that are coming from countries from Europe or North America, for example. So Argentina, it's very popular for Europeans, for example, in the south part, but normally in the close to Uruguay is Buenos Aires, and that's the favorite destination for every Paraguayan. But I think that it's really easy to take a plane and go and visit Cordoba or Ushuaia, which is very, very cold, and you will have a lot of fun there.
That's great to know. Now, what do you think about going to Bolivia? I've seen people take road trips.
Yeah, I think that comparing with these touristic places from Brazil and Argentina, Bolivia is really cheap. It's not so popular to go there, but I think it's more cheap than these two countries. And also, you can see a lot of live culture there. They also, in some parts of Bolivia, they also speak Guarani. Guarani in Paraguay is the second language here in Paraguay. So normally Paraguayans speak Guarani and Spanish, and also in some parts of Bolivia, they also speak a variation of Guarani, but you can understand a bit if you also speak Guarani. But Bolivia has two capitals, and normally those two capitals are the most popular to visit among Paraguayans. And like I'm telling you, you will see a lot of mountains there. There are a lot of Paraguayans who like to hike, and that's also why they choose to visit Bolivia, but also because they want to see this Uyuni, this really, really famous place to take pictures and spend the time. I think Bolivia is really good, like you say, if you want to visit with a bus. For example, we have buses here that goes to Bolivia, and but also you can take a plane, for example.
That's good to know. Thank you for sharing your thoughts with us.
Subscribe now and turn on alerts to never miss any of my future nomadism, dating, and business advice videos. Thank you for watching.